Alright, hello and welcome. Well, Necromancer has been kind of disappointing for me this season. The new set is just, I don't know. It looks like it should do huge damage, but it's just not enough damage. 10,000% plus 2 simulacrums, each doing another 30,000%, at least with Bone Spear anyways. It sounds like a lot, but there's just, I don't know, there's just some things about it that are missing. Maybe it's the other items, or maybe they needed to pump that up to 15,000%. I don't know, but and not only that, but it's not really all that fun to play. Bone Spear is not a very eye-catchy spell. So I don't know. It's just you shoot your Bone Spear till you run out of essence, then you replenish your essence, and shoot your Bone Spear till you run out of essence, and then replenish your essence, and that's it. That's the whole build. Other than trying to find some good combinations for it, it's just not that fun. I like builds where there are things to do, there are different skills to use, and a little bit of eye candy would be nice. Last season I was playing the Hydra Wizard, and not the Ancient Legendary, but the new set. Yeah, it didn't do massive damage like the Archon build or even the Ancient Legendary version of Hydra, but it was beautiful. It was fun to watch, it was fun to play. Channeling and Explosive Blast and all kinds of good stuff because you could mix up your cube abilities. So I didn't mind playing that, even though it wasn't all that powerful. But this Bone Spear is just, I don't know, there's just something missing from it. They needed to add on something to it. Maybe another spell to give it extra damage, or I don't know. But it's been interesting just to see, but I think at this point in the game, it's time to move on. Time to go for an Ancient Legendary build. That's even if I'm going to even continue to play for this season that much longer. I do have a few ideas for an Ancient Legendary build. There's a bunch of new items that they've got, and so I'll play for a little while. I don't know if I'm going to play for the whole season, but I'll throw some stuff together. But there are 2 items that I would like to have before I really start doing that. One of them is another pair of stone gauntlets. I've got this pair here, but I want another pair of stone gauntlets for my cube. And then I will reforge one of them into an Ancient Legendary, and then that way I can use it for an Ancient Legendary build, either wearing it or in my cube. And then the other item is a pair of pants. They're called Swampland Waders, and they come in handy for a few Ancient Legendary builds. So I want to get some of them. But the Stone Gauntlets, they are a strength-based item. I was very fortunate to get this pair just dropping naturally. Normally, there's only I think there's a 15% chance for a non-class item, something outside my class, to drop. So if you think about all of the possible items that could have dropped that are outside of the Necromancer's normal drop, it was very, very lucky that I got these. If I want to get one of these, the best way to do it, well, there's 2 ways to do it. One, you can play multiplayer and then just ask any strength-based character, hey, if you find stone gauntlets, can you drop them for me? You can do that. Or if you just want to play solo, you can do what I'm doing. You create a strength-based character, and you go and you get them yourself. Same thing with the Swampland Waders. Those are a Witch Doctor item, so I'm going to make a Witch Doctor and go get them myself with the Witch Doctor. If you do it well, if you plan it out, I don't think it should take any more than 1 hour to at least get to where you need to be to get the item, if not to get the item itself. So what you need to do is you need to create a new character and get that character up to level 70. Once you've got the character up to level 70, I will, you come back to your main character, so I'll come back to my Necromancer and just continue to play the Necromancer. As I get blood shards, and I get up to that 1500 maximum number, I'll switch back to the other class, the Barbarian or the Witch Doctor, and spend my blood shards on either gloves for the stone gauntlets with the Barbarian, or pants for the Swampland Waders with the Witch Doctor. And then that way I will have the greatest chance of getting them. So that's all you gotta do. You just gotta make the class, get it to level 70,
when virtue tarries,
and
evil smiles.
and then you're good to go. You don't have to play that class anymore. You're just gonna spend the blood shards, but you got to get it to level 70 first. To do that, there is a couple of things that you need. One is you need a Gem of Ease leveled up to at least rank 25. That means you can take this gem, put it into a socketed weapon, I was pretty sure it was a weapon. Let's see. I'm pretty sure you want to do weapon anyway. Let me just see. I could swore it was weapon. Okay, so. Oh yeah, can be certain socket with weapon. So yeah. So you need a weapon with a socket in it. You want to get as powerful weapon as you can with that socket. So I am going to be using I just happen to have this Blackguard. It's primal, two-handed, massive damage. So I am going to use that one. The only thing I don't like about it is it's got knockback. So that could mess things up a little bit, but I don't think it's going to matter too much. So now, this weapon, you can be first level and wield it. So when I start up my first level Barbarian, it's going to be able to use this huge 70th level primal weapon right off the start. And that's really the biggest thing that you really want. You want to have a good weapon with tons of damage, and then you want to have that Gem of Ease put inside of it. The other thing you can do that's kind of optional, but I do it, I have a bunch of spare ancient legendary items. And what I've done is I've taken the secondary ability in each one and switched it with a level requirement reduction. So these items here, I can use these at much lower level than 70th. If you don't use an ancient legendary version, the reduction is not nearly as much. So I try to make sure it's an ancient legendary. I think if this was a regular Broken Crown, it would just be, I think, 2 to 30. But as an ancient legendary, the reduction is 30 to 40. So that's a big help. And this is almost, I wouldn't say absolutely necessary, but what you're gonna find if you don't do this is as you're leveling up the character, once you start to get around level 55, I'm gonna guess, the monsters start getting a little stronger, because now their level is catching up to you, because the strength of the monsters is based on your level. So at first level, they're easy. You just sneeze at them and they die because you're using this weapon. But as you start to get a little higher and higher, especially up around 60, all of a sudden you can't, not that you can't kill them as fast, obviously you can, but they start doing a lot of damage to you, and now you might die. And you don't want to be dying when you're trying to do this. So I've got a bunch of items here, and I'm going to show you basically that I'm just going to put these items on when my Barbarian gets up to level 33. I'm going to put on the Broken Crown, and I'm going to put on this. This I'm going to put on at 30th. So that way my power is still staying really strong, really high, and that way I will be powerful all the way right up through, right until the very end. So that's for my Barbarian. And then for the Witch Doctor, I got almost the same thing, except I've got this ancient legendary item here, which is going to boost up corpse spiders damage. This one is just a big beefy sword. I don't have a barbarian specific one. But this is just this one here boosts up the damage of corpse spiders, so I'll probably use this one rather than this one. Even though this does a lot more damage, I think this would be a good choice, at least for the corpse spiders anyways. And maybe for a little bit of variety. Okay, so let's start up. I've already got my oops. Make sure I don't get that. Okay, also let's see. You can't do rings and amulets. You can have rings and amulets, but you can't reduce, as far as I can tell, you cannot reduce the level requirement of those rings and amulets. But let's take these. I don't think many of these will matter. I could be wrong, but I am pretty sure that you start off with your cube, so you don't have to go re-get the cube. I'm not 100% certain about that. I'm going to find that out in a moment. There's a small possibility I will find a ring or an amulet with a socket already in it, which would be good. Because then I could put one of these legendary gems in there, and then that would be massive gain. But I don't expect to be able to find that. I think I'm gonna be good. So let's go start up the Barbarian. Of course, the other way that you can do this is you could just go play with other characters and have them level you up. But this is just more or less, if you just want to play solo and you don't want to bother with anyone else, this is how you would do it. Without that weapon with the Gem of Ease in it at level 1, you probably wouldn't be able to go any more than Torment 1 to begin with, maybe Torment 2. But because we've got that weapon, that super weapon, we should be able to start right off with Torment 6. And you want that because you get tons of extra experience points the higher that you go. You can't go any higher than Torment 6. 6 is the maximum until you reach 70th level. So you definitely don't want to go higher than... you definitely can't go higher than Torment 6. But you don't want to go lower either, because then you get less experience points. So that's 400% experience. 550, 800. So this is 1600 experience points bonus for each one. So let's start it up. So I kind of made somewhat of a small mistake while I was playing, which is that I was not saving my ancient legendary items. I was just transmuting them. Had I saved them, I might have had a better selection than these items here. These aren't bad, it's just they just don't really do much. Probably won't make that much of a difference anyways, but... Okay, the other thing you get is you get your Paragon points. This is another huge boost. So we can just go ahead and add all these on right now. Life regeneration this time. And... I've already got a huge damage boost, so I'm actually going to put all of my points into vitality.
By the grace of the ancients, may yours...
And I've got my Templar here. And... Now I'm gonna take this huge two-handed weapon, throw it right in there. Suppose if you wanted to, you could get another Gem of Ease and give a weapon like that to your Templar. He can't use anything, but I don't know. It probably won't be that necessary. Like I said, this should go fast enough. It shouldn't take, I don't think it should take any more than a half hour. All of your, okay, so I do got my cube.
Found some interesting things on my latest dig. You should take a look.
So you've got all of your cube stuff. I'm gonna go with. You can either go with. You can go with anything you want, but I'm gonna go either with Fury. I think I'm gonna go with the furnace here. I want Nemesis braces so I can spawn champions. Convention of the Elements. I was hoping for something a little more defensive, but I guess all of my skills I will try to make as defensive as possible. So now here we're just gonna go and start slaying. Let's see if I chose wisely as far as my skills go. Let's see. I'm on first level. Is it even gonna let me do this? Okay, so you could do Nephilim Rifts. Some people, they like the Nephilim Rifts. I don't know. I'm not really big on the Nephilim Rifts. I like the Halls of Agony and the Fields of Misery. They generally have the better chance of helping you to get kill streaks, which are gonna really help out your damage, your experience point bonus. Let's see if Torment 6 is too high for me. Halls of Agony level 3. Look at that. Level 6. Okay, let's get some different skills here. I don't really use the Barbarian all that often, so matter of fact, it's been a long time since I've used it. Probably isn't going to matter, is it? Okay, so I want mainly defensive stuff. So I don't want to die.
Grow in power. Back to hell, dog.
Guess I spent.
There, a worthy foe.
Your cackle smiles on me. I grow stronger. I grow in power. I've gained new power. Die!
Going up fast.
I gain new strength.
It's always armor. I don't think I have any armor yet, do I? I got armor. I don't have any armor yet. Let's just keep going. Maybe it won't matter so much. I'm already level 34.
Against my blows. Your cackle smiles on me.
I do know one thing I wanted to switch. I want this to wage weapon throw. So I think I want this to be something defensive. Maybe it won't matter.
Rapid strength. I will not be denied.
The light grows stronger within.
I grow stronger.
The light grows stronger within.
So
I am returning to town.
not that I need to do this, but okay, so now I'm level 44. Now I can put on all these other items here. And I don't think I'm gonna need to worry about anything as far as choosing new skills or any of that kind of stuff. So now I'm almost like a 70th level character. You know, playing... 40th level.
I understand.
A mighty adversary is before us.
Shadow smiles on me. More cattle guide my hand. The ancient grant me strength. I grow in power. I grow in power. More cattle guide my hand.
Not sure what happened. It seems like all my power and stuff just went down. I was killing stuff. I guess, well, this is level 49. But... Let me go back
I'm
to town.
returning to town.
Strength in there. I could do. No, I don't have any more. My other character has the. Okay, actually, I'll take that back. Put this red gem in here for an extra 41% experience points. These in here for extra armor. Alright. I don't play. I play the Barbarian all that much, so a lot of these skills I don't know what they do. I think I'm gonna go with Cleave. Broad sweep.
What skill should I master?
Hopefully it won't make all that much difference. Let's go with the 3 biggies. Let's have this one be Wrath of the Berserker. Like I said, it probably doesn't really make any difference whatsoever. And this one will be let's go with that one. Well, I guess we'll just go with the big 3 for these last 3. I have Wrath of the Berserker here. Call of the Ancients here. And Earthquake here. Go with that one. Alright. Cleave. Rend. Proceed. Alright.
Your flesh is weak. I grow in power.
Need an elite. How come there's no elites anywhere?
I grow stronger.
I keep my kill streak going.
Not enough fury. Smile on me.
Why didn't he get effective? Disappointing. No elites anywhere.
I gain new strength.
57. Alright, let's leave the game and come back. And we'll do one more Fields of Misery or... Halls of Agony level 3. That's usually where you get the best kill streaks. But I think I could be doing better if I had an actual Barbarian weapon. And I might actually be better off. You know, this weapon does huge damage, but if I had had an actual Barbarian weapon, I think that would have done better, but we'll see what happens when I do my Witch Doctor. Alright, I'll be right back.